We also teach, in addition to our acting and directing and playmaking work and stuff, so we understand a lot of what goes into trying to make that kind of thing happen and trying to find a vocabulary that actually resonates with grown-ups and kids about how to talk about this stuff, because it's not the easiest thing in the world to do, but when you do find a way in, it sort of feels really special, and that's what we'll try to offer you in the next hour or so.
When we're looking at a play, if we're going to start working on it, if we're deciding if we want to investigate it, spend time with it, some of these ideas, they're great ways to encounter a text that you don't know. Like if you're looking at a wall of Shakespeare and you have no idea where to begin, you know, or a play that or from a musical that you're unfamiliar with, it's a great way to start encountering the text. And it's also, we found, great for things that we think we know, so that when you're looking at a text, you say, well, I know what this is about. I know what this play's about. I know what this moment's about. I've done it 5 times. I've read it. I've directed it 10 times. Whatever. We all find ourselves in that situation too, where we sort of like take things for granted whether or not we're aware of it. So it's also a great way to sort of like clear away the cobwebs and really start to look at what the text is actually saying, as opposed to what we've all decided it's saying.
Bernardo has my place. Give you good night.
Good night.
Hold on, Bernardo.
Say, what? Is Horatio there? A piece of him.
The other thing that happens when you do this is that it's impossible, you don't have to worry about being good. Right? Whereas if we threw 4 of you in here and said, okay, you're Marcellus, and you're Bernardo, and you're Horatio, go, let's hear this scene. Then suddenly everything is like, because you feel personally responsible for the success of the scene. And or you just don't want to suck. Or whatever, right? But all of that starts coming through the experience of hearing the text. And so what we're experiencing is the early anxiety of someone who doesn't know what they're doing yet, trying to be okay. As opposed to the group getting to hear the play first. Experiencing it in a safe way first. Then, if you ask someone to step in and read, they might go, oh, okay, so you mean my job is just to make this thing happen? My job is to serve this thing? I think I can do that. And I think I can do that without worrying about whether or not I'm good at doing that. So every stage direction is contained in what people say. Every single event happens through text. So any text that you make superfluous is a missed opportunity. If there's an irregularity in the verse, it means that something is happening in the experience of the person who is speaking that is irregular. And that comes, again, as always with Shakespeare, that comes through what they say and how they say it.
Hadn't thought to explore. They were off my path, so I never had dared. I had been so careful, I never had cared.
Plot is not that interesting. Shakespeare took care of the plot, right? The writing takes care of the plot. What we have to find out is what are the events, what's going on experientially on a human level, and how does the language manifest that? That would be fantastic for actors if you said that.